that the fair is over 800 years old. It goes all the way back to 1221. Now, they used to have all sorts back then. It was a different time. Lion shows, boxing shows, even a job market. Well, Marlene Holmes from Loughborough Library's Local Studies Volunteers has got the extensive history of Loughborough Fair for us.
Hello, I'm Marlene Holmes and I'm here to tell you of the history of Loughborough Fair. It actually started in 1221 when Henry III granted an annual fair at the end of July, and this was for a 3-day annual fair in November. In 1881 an order was issued establishing the opening day to be the second Thursday in November. Well, in the 19th century, Loughborough's November Fair included a hiring component. Farm workers, both men and girls, put themselves forward to be hired. For single workers, the terms would include board and lodging, sometimes living in the farmhouse, with the year's wages paid at the end of the employment. By the mid-19th century, the November Fair was also associated with the sale of cattle on the opening Thursday, but by the end of the century the cattle market has gradually moved to other locations. The transformation into the November Pleasure Fair was perhaps a product of the celebrations held at the end of trading. Influenced by the introduction of mechanisation and the impact of steam-powered roundabout, fairground amusements went on to become the main theme of the November Fair. Into the 20th century, the fair would have been made up of an array of stalls, booths, mechanical wonders and shows on display. Examples were Harry Hall's boxing booth, Sedgwick's Lion Show and Proctor's Cinematograph. So by 1913, there was Pat Collins Racing Motors, Bolesworth and Richards Cakewalk and Harry Hallop's Gallopers were featured. And in the 1920s, a new attraction is on record as the Globe of Death. Itself succeeded in 1929 by the Wall of Death. I remember that. I think it used to go round and you would stick to the side of it, I think. It would start on the ground and then spin around on its axes, and I think you would be sort of pressed against it. The Farrer family's Walser and Dodgems arrived during the 1940s. By the 1950s, the annual event had become one of the main fairs of the UK showman's year, with the main attraction linked by stalls and games spaced throughout the town's streets. Nowadays, approximately 100 show people annually bring their rides, amusement and refreshment stalls to populate Loughborough Street Fair, believed to be one of the oldest of its kind in Europe.
Unbelievable. Did you know that? I did not. Well, the grand opening is going to be from someone who we've been hearing a lot from recently, someone who's brilliant, someone who you want in your corner. I'm talking about Julie Bradshaw, the Mayor of Charnwood, also known as Mad Fish. And we came to know her during the last week's 1,000-mile challenge. She was Helen McCarthy's supporter. She's an all-round great egg as well. Julie, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ady. How are you doing?
Hey, Julie, I'm doing all right, thank you very much. Julie, talk to me about tonight. What's this proclamation? What's going on? This sounds like a big thing.
Yes, the Loughborough Fair is opening, and as Mayor of Charnwood, I'll be opening it at 5 o'clock. So it's a big occasion. Everybody goes down. So basically, it's about 4:45. The civic people, along with myself, go down, and I believe it's going to be by the Gallopers tonight, which is a slightly different location. And round about 5 o'clock, the proceedings start with a couple of the Showman's Guild, Mr. Wallace and Mr. Jones, and then obviously myself, to the fanfare of the Loughborough Schools Foundation trumpeters. They'll them. And then I'll have the proclamation and open the fair. I can't wait.
Do you know what, Julia? I love this. The fact that the fair's over 800 years old and these traditions are still going, that's special, isn't it?
It's very, very special. And as we've just heard about the history, they're here for 4 days. It's been going for a long, long time. So they set up and then they've got 4 days. And it's about 11 o'clock on Saturday when the showmen begin to pull down the equipment. And then it's as if no fair's been on Sunday morning, no evidence at all. But I just can't wait. So excited.
And what are you most looking forward to? Is it the rides? Is it the food? Is it the fact that you're going to be doing the proclamation? What is it, Julie, that you're most looking forward to, do you think?
But the entire thing, I mean, obviously opening it is an honour and privilege to be opening the fair this year as the mayor. But I'm just so looking forward to going round after the opening and talking to all the showmen and just seeing what they do and going on some of the rides. Although I have to say, I'm not particularly keen on the ones that go spinning round because I always get a little bit disorientated.
Yeah, make sure you ain't got your chain on as well. Imagine that wanging around as well, Julie.
That'll be on. We'll be going around in our civic robes and everything, and then obviously after that we'll be going back to the town hall and meeting the showman in the town hall, sort of having a bit of a get together with everybody. So yeah, just really, really excited and can't wait.
Do you know, I've got you as well. I've got to say a massive thank you for your support. I know that you were Helen McCarthy's supporter for the 1,000 Mile Challenge, but you supported all of us last week. I think you were at pretty much every pool every day as well, Julia. It was a really special week, wasn't it?
It was truly, truly special. And I was going to say, I bet you've all needed a few days to recover. I certainly haven't had any time because I've been doing, mayor events. But no, it was just extra special, and to see you all finish on Friday was just something. And all the money that you've raised is phenomenal. So well done, all of you, and I can't wait for the next one, Ady. So watch this space.
Watch this space. I'm sure you've got a few ideas. Me and Ellen have been talking about it as well, of what we could get up to. We might have to rope you in for a coffee. Julie Bradshaw, she's brilliant. She's magical. The Mayor of Charnwood, also known as Mad Fish as well. Of course, Loughborough Fair opens today, and as Julie was saying, it's on for the next 4 days or so. So make sure that you get along to that and go and support it as well, of what is proper Leicestershire history. Let's talk about the 1,000 Mile Challenge there as well. Of course, me, Helen McCarthy, Simone Mughal, Adam Whitty, Kevin and Coupe as well, took to the pool to join our colleagues across the UK to swim 24 miles on all